Post-game coach from Angel last game where she said, bigs make the best passes. A little big love, speaking of loving the play out of the forward so far.
Well, you have to consider Paige Beckers, but outside of Paige Beckers, the two best rookies in this league, in my opinion, are on this Mystics team.
And Cardoso snags the rebound. Quick outlet, Reese calling for it. The drop off, back to Reese. Oh, tic-tac-toe, they go. Sykes into the body of Atkins. Tough finish from Sykes. She has been doing that all aesthetically pleasing hoops. Kia Nurse was 4 of 4 on Sunday, picking up where she left off.
Making minor adjustments until you work through it. I love that approach.
Austin with the rip through and finish.
I expect to see a lot of Shakira Austin tonight, more so than what she's been playing leading into this game.
More pretty passing down low. Check in for the Sky. Steph Dolson, former member of the Sky, champion in 2021, getting the set to check in as well. Pass across the lane, picked off by Melbourne in a hurry the opposite way with Sykes. There's that pace that they want to play with.
On the mental aspect of the game. Very mature for a rookie.
Rebecca Allen to the rim, which was a struggle to rediscover after Vandersloot went down. But that is coming back, as we see on display. Reese just with a tough take here, and the Sky have a game-high 8-point lead. Lucy Olsen has checked in along with Aaliyah Edwards for Washington. Iriefin and Citron both on the bench. The pump, the sidestep, nice footwork there from Aaliyah Edwards, their 6th overall pick out of UConn last season. Van Lith gonna back it out. 5 to shoot for Cardoso, working against Dolson, one-on-one, and took her all the way to the rim.
And why not?
Good kick out. She had 11 assists last game. Banham well off the mark there, got her own ricochet, and now Allen. Beautiful rotation on that basketball. That pretty jumper of Rebecca Allen, it's back. Reese and Van Lith communicating off the screen. Haley spins in the lane, couldn't quite get the roll. Cardoso, second chance opportunity. Sky have been amongst the best at that.
Was elite, Jason, and I feel like it's carried over to the rest of his team.
Sykes, catch and shoot. Her confidence has been sky high. 5 to shoot for Kia Nurse, knocked down a 3 in that first quarter. Onyenwere with 2 to shoot against Iriefin. Quick first step and got the roll.
Her combination, it's beautiful basketball.
Reese's 5th rebound, again in that point forward roll. Nice pass, and Cardoso able to finish. They are unlocking something new in Chicago.
She looks pretty good tonight, Jason.
Has been confident. Sky up 14 though, with 8:15 to go in the half. No feed, Austin goes right back to work. Another confident finish down low.
Well, this is just a much better game matchup-wise for Shakira Austin than it is for Stephanie Dolson. So I did expect Shakira Austin to play a lot more in this game.
Citron 3rd amongst rookies in points per game this year. That is a shot that doesn't look like the shot a rookie just took. Under 7 to go now in the half. Sykes got a lot of space to shoot that and took advantage. As Ben out on the perimeter here, gonna make the decision to take Iriefin, got fouled and won. I think she heard you, Shim. You can see she's directing traffic even off the ball, saying feed it down low. Allen almost thought about it in the perimeter there, then Reese drives again and finishes again.
Well, that's something to keep an eye on, Stephanie Dolson's threes. And as long as she's in the game, she's a threat behind the arc. And that's something that the bigs have got to be aware of.
Mystics trying to get back into their pace. First bucket of the night. Had it tapped away by Austin. Sykes and Citron looking to run. With Sutton right behind them. Little Euro and a nice finish there from Brittany Sykes.
There are not too many players.
She had 28 points in their last win, which came a week ago against Connecticut. Allen off the screen. Nice roll from Cardoso.
Led by Ariel Atkins and Courtney Vandersloot, of course.
Citron with the ball for the Mystics. She ended up turning into that 3rd overall pick that Washington got in exchange for Atkins, as Shug Sutton cashes in on the 3. And of course, Sykes' production as well, very important. 5 to shoot here. The kick out, Van Lith, catch and shoot. She gets it to go.
The little bunnies that will hurt you against Washington.
Washington at 4-7 in the season. Sky at 3-7. The three goes down for Brittany Sykes, who knocked down a couple in that opening half. This is deflected and stolen. Brittany Sykes trying to turn defense to offense. She does.
This is what makes Washington so dangerous. They score so quickly because they can get out, pressure you in the backcourt, and turn that into buckets.
How about the jumper to calm things down from the former Mystic, Ariel Atkins. They feed it down low, and Area Finn gets probably her easiest bucket of the game so far, and the lead that was once 16 is down to 6. Conversely, here's that pressure out high from the Mystics defensively, and they get a steal out of it. They really wreak havoc up top. Sykes, another finish for her. Brittany Sykes up to 18 points in the game now. Sykes has taken on the leadership role of the youngest team in the WNBA, 24.9, the average age on this Mystics team. Sutton able to drain the three. At 1 point for the Sky. We expected a competitive back-and-forth battle tonight between these two teams. Pretty pass to a pretty cut from Camila Cardoso. Angel Reese tried to sling it out, picked off by Sykes. Jade Melvin leaking ahead of the pack and able to get the finish.
Committed a foul in the history of her being in this league.
Elizabeth Williams, a nice drive there. In a moment like this, you gotta love how steady Elizabeth Williams' emotions are. Sonia Citron. Matchup between Williams and Dolson down low. Two vets. Good pass, good cut, good finish from Van Lith.
You beat pressure with pressure, Vince. I don't think the post players from Washington are going to pick up in the full court like these guards.
Elizabeth Williams able to get the finish. And the connectivity has carried us through the adversity. Dealing with Courtney Vandersloot going down. They've lost leads this year as Sykes drills the jumper. Williams backing in against Austin.
And when you have players who have character and heart, then yes, Jason, you can dig yourself out of a hole.
Pretty fade there from Shakira Austin. Tough drive from Reese, ran into too much traffic. Now the Mystics trying to take advantage. Sutton calmly drops it off to Citron. Pretty finish down low from Sonia Citron. Outlet feed, Reese. Easy finish herself to answer right back. 2-point game again. Onyenwede, nice anticipation to step through. And at the other end, a good finish. Here if it's down behind the play, gets back up. Citron steps through, good extra pass. Sykes hits another three. That is her 4th of the game. She's 4-4 from deep with 26 points. Onyenwede was calling for it. Really good job to get position down low.
And you know how I feel about, as a big guard, she's able to post up smaller guards, take advantage of mismatches.
Nice reverse layup from Edwards.
You can't do both.
Physical on back-to-back possessions and an and one for Angel Reese.
Sykes is going to do.
Turnover there. Sykes gets it back with the speed into the lane. 7 to shoot for Austin. Sykes watched by Van Lith with her 28. Going to attack on Reese. Stops through the contact. That is a veteran move from Brittany Sykes through and through. Atkins picked up her dribble. Banham with it. Back to Atkins. Cardoso, clean look. There it is. That was a big loose ball. Biggest of the game, and Sykes came up with it. 7 to shoot. Sykes leaning. Came up short. Second chance is good for Area Finn to make it a 2-possession game. They've done that. That's what ultimately won the Mystics the game tonight. 79-72.